Mohit, meanwhile, you can interact with the students.
Sure. Hey, hi everyone. Okay, let me introduce myself, then I will introduce one by one. So my name is Mohit, and I have around 10 years of experience in Sailpoint development and implementation. From last 5.5 years, I'm providing the training of Sailpoint. Okay, before starting, I would like to know about your background, your knowledge on Java, your knowledge on IAM, your knowledge on the Sailpoint. So can you guys help me to explain about yourself? I mean, to understand about yourself. Yes, let's start with the Upen. Yes, Upen. You can unmute yourself. Upen, are you there?
Hey, sorry. I was talking on mute.
No problem.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm a data scientist. I work in the areas of data analytics and also a full stack developer.
Okay.
So I use mostly Python, not Java, but yeah, Python, and I use all objective oriented.
So the logical portion of your Java is good. I mean, it does not require a syntax. It requires the logical portion. How to do those things. So that we can mention here basic, right? You have the basics of the Java, right? And you don't have any experience in the
no.
Sailpoint and IAM. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Now coming to the Utej.
Yeah. Hi. So I have experience with testing like QA and Selenium, and have a bit experience as a full stack developer. So I know basics of Java, but there is no experience with the IAM and Sailpoint.
Okay, good. Okay. Now Harish.
Hey, good evening or good morning, wherever you are. So I have a Java background as well as a Sailpoint, little bit of Sailpoint background. So I won't be active in training. I'll be kind of passive.
Okay. What about Harshil?
Hi, I hope everyone is doing fine. I have a pretty basic knowledge of object-oriented programming in Java, Python, and I do not have any experience in IAM or Sailpoint.
Okay, no problem. Let me see if anyone joined. Yes.
Aarti, are you there?
Aarti is not there.
No, Aarti is not here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So first, let's understand. Okay, if you don't have any Sailpoint IAM knowledge, that's completely fine. It's my responsibility to give you the complete knowledge of the Sailpoint and IAM. So you don't need to worry about this. Now, why I asked the Java knowledge? Okay. So in Sailpoint, we have 3 positions in the market. One is Sailpoint support, Sailpoint developer, administrator, and developer. Now for Sailpoint support, you don't need much on Java knowledge. You just require IAM and Sailpoint knowledge. For administrator also, you don't require the Java knowledge. It's sufficient that you have IAM and Sailpoint knowledge, which I'm going to provide end to end. And for a developer, you require a Sailpoint IAM knowledge plus Java. Clear? Now, from last 10 years, I'm working as a Sailpoint developer. So I personally prefer you should have at least basic, because it does not require a lot of in Java. Now you say, Mohit, what are the things which are required in Java? At least if we get to know, then we will understand, yes, we can also work as a developer. So in Java, it requires basics. In the basic in the sense, OOPS concept, how to create object, how to call a method, what is a public private static fire, those methods, or how to create a constructor and all those things. Plus string, how to concatenate the string, what is a string buffer, a string builder, which we are going to use in the rule. And the third one is, which is important, which is collection. So these are the three things which mostly used in the Java. It requires just coding of the, the logical portion should be strong. You should be knowing how logically we can do that. That's all. Okay, nothing else. I mean, it's required basic collection, how to create an array list, how to add the value over there, map. Okay, these are the things. Clear? Now today is in market, what they have done, they have merged these two positions. And what they have created one position called Sailpoint implementer. They want the person having a good knowledge of administrator, and if he has a knowledge of basics of the Java and other things, that will also work so that we can write a rule. So it's kind of developer and administrator. Clear or not? Yes or no? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In training, I'm going to provide you the software for not just 15 days, 20 days or 30 days, for a lifetime. Okay. And you are going to install the software by yourself, so that if you need to install in your another laptop or you need to try it by yourself, you can try it by yourself as well, because you would be doing the installation by yourself. So if you do it something, you will never forget, right? So you will do the installation. I will guide you, because that is our one of the part of our training, that the installation of the software. So that, I mean, you should know the how to install the software, how to do the changes, making the changes, how to create a database and all those things. Okay, so that is, we are going to provide software for lifetime plus supporting software, all the supporting software like Apache Tomcat, MySQL, all those things, so that you can do the installation and it would be on your local environment. Now the third and the next thing is, whatever I'm covering in today's session, I'm expecting that you will complete it by tomorrow in your lab. Okay. That way you will be having hands-on experience. It's not just a PPT presentation or the notes I just written down or just explain, that's all. Until unless you will do it by yourself, you will not going to learn anything. You will just remember for 10 days, 15 days. If your memory is sharp, you might remember 1 month or 2 months. After that, you will forward. Okay. So whatever I'm covering today, I'm expecting after 3 days, after 2 or 3 days, once your base is clear, I will install the software. I mean, you will install the software in your laptop, in your personal laptop, and then whatever I'm covering today, I'm expecting that you complete it by yourself on next day, and I will give the assignment on the topic wise. Okay, let's say we completed this topic, let's complete this assignment, and I'm expecting that you try to complete those assignments. Okay, if you complete those assignments, then it's my guarantee that you would be able to understand each and everything, and you can say that yes, I have worked on Sailpoint, because you will be working, I mean, you would be having a hands-on experience. It's not just that you have completed the training, you have just worked on the Sailpoint. Clear or not? Yes or no? Okay. Now coming to this, the next thing is, yes, any doubt, any questions before we start here? I mean, before any doubt, any questions before we move to the another topic? All clear?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you the course content so that it will give you some idea. So this would be the course content, where we are covering the identity IQ business purpose overview, common component, identity IQ project. Then we are going to understand the architecture, the installation procedure of identity IQ. Then we are going to cover the identity cube overview, applications, mapping, aggregations, onboarding applications. We are going to onboard the application of the delimited file, JDBC, and LLAP. I will also provide the LLAP software so that you can configure, you can feel that you are actually doing that in actual organizations like AD or LLAP, right? So you will get a feel of the AD, LLAP, those things. So that's why I will provide the LLAP software as well. Okay. So these are the things in the application onboarding. Then we'll cover the risk, what are the policy violations, and here there is only important things are highlighted. But it's not that we are not going to cover the other policy violations. We are going to cover each and everything, whatever is in the IAQ. Okay, so we are going to cover the whole risk, all the policy violation, all the certifications. Here we have just mentioned 3 certifications, but we have 6 certifications. So we are going to cover all 6 certifications. What are the certification, life cycle, configurations, all those things. We are going to cover the role, how to create a role and all those things. Then what is the birthright provisioning, what is the role-based access control, those things. Troubleshooting, how to troubleshoot. This is more on supporting perspective, how to troubleshooting, how to debugging, how to logging, how to, what is the IAQ console fields. So those things we are going to cover. Then we are going to cover the reporting, what are the reports, how to configure the reports. Then this is a more on development perspective, the lifecycle manager, joiner, lever, mover, provisioning, automatic provisioning, manual provisioning, and workflow. Clear? Any doubt, any questions here in the course content?
Well, it sounds like overwhelming to me because I don't know any of the terminology that you mentioned. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm going to cover all 3 parts here. So you would be having complete knowledge about the product.
okay.
Okay. Now, coming to our demo. Now let's start with the demo. If you have, well, let's check if the R join or not. Okay, R didn't join. Okay, so I will ask you questions. I mean, let's make this interactive session. So what is I will add a few terminology. What is identity management? What is access management? What is privilege management? Any idea?
No.
Okay, let's take an example of Bank of America. Let's understand with the example. There is a bank which name is Bank of America. Now every bank has an employee, correct or not? So yes, let's say they have a 50,000 employee. Yes, these are the employee, these are the person who are working in the bank, correct or not? Like a manager, clerk, all those things, correct? Now the company have 10,000 contractor as well. Yes or no? So let's say company have contractors. I mean, obviously company does not hire everyone. They might also for working, they hire the contractor as well for handling the accounting, for HR related, they hire the contractors. Now they have some 2,000 people of the vendors. Vendor in the sense of the housekeeping staff, the office boy, those are the vendors. Okay, so they have 2,000. So these all are called the employee of the Bank of America. Clear or not? These all are the employee of the Bank of America. Clear? So now the identity management used to manage the access of identities. Now these are the identities of Bank of America, internal employee. Clear or not? Internal employee. Clear? Yes or no? We are managing the access of this Bank of America's employee. Now Bank of America would be having 5 lakh customers as well, right? Who are having an account in Bank of America, correct or not? Yes or no? Now, if there's a 5 lakh customer, these are the customers. Now, the customer will access the company's network. They will go to the cloud and open the website over there and try to log in with their username and password or whatever the mechanism they have, the OTP and all those things. Now, they are the customers. So we are not managing the access of them, but we are providing the access. That is for authentication and authorization of customer. Yes or no? Clear or not? We are providing the access to the data so that they can log in over there and they can see how much amount they have, if they want to get the money, the amount should be reduced from their account and all those things. Clear? That is the access management. Clear? Yes or no?
Yep.
Now, what is privilege management? Privilege management is used for, again, for the employee, this employee, but this is for monitor the activity of high risk identity. The employee which are having an administrator access or having a root access, I mean, it is used to monitor their activity. If they do anything, nobody going to track it, right? So it's like it's going to track their activity, what they are doing, what are the things they are doing. So it is just
Guys, you there? I cannot hear. I cannot hear anybody. Can you guys hear me?
Yep. I can hear you, Harish.
okay. So is that clear now? What is identity management? What is access management? What is privilege management?
Yeah.
Any doubt? Any questions? Now,
A
Yes.
question here.
Yeah.
So you mentioned privilege management. How is it different from identity management? Because when you say identity management, you're looking at, again, employee, contractor, and vendor separate. You're managing it. I mean, you're looking at
So,
different.
here, yes. So here in the identity management, what we are doing, we are managing the access of identities, correct? All identities, correct or not? Yes. But in
Mhm.
privilege management, we are just monitoring the activity. We are recording the whole session of what they are doing, the admin user. Whenever admin user will log in, it will start recording the monitoring of what they are doing, so that if they do something wrong, it will come in the auditing of the privilege management. Clear or not?
Okay, when you mention high risk employee, that means whoever is managing data and administering data.
Who is the administrator? More on the
Okay.
admin privileges, admin
Okay.
access, or high access, high. I mean, how do you say that? You can say, I mean, it's not on admin on Sailpoint. It can be the admin on Active Directory, which can do all those things into the AD Sailpoint as well. He's on admin on Sailpoint and admin on AD. So those kind of things, managing the admin access. I mean, those employees who are having admin access or the high risk identities. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. How to evaluate the high risk identity? The Sailpoint has a mechanism to evaluate the high risk identity based on the different category. Okay, not only admin access, there are few other categories that, okay, user is violating a multiple policy violation. The company have defined the policy violation, and if user is violating that policy violation, the company can monitor those identities as well. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it is directly connected with the identity management, the privilege management. Now, identity management examples are Sailpoint, OIM, ISIM, CA SiteMinder. These are the example of identity management. What are the example of access management? Utej, do you have any idea? What is the example of access management?
No. Okta or something like that.
Good. Okta is there, yes. And Harshal?
CyberArk, I think.
CyberArk is privilege management.
All right.
CyberArk.
What is this ping? Ping is also identity management.
Yes, ping is also identity management.
Okay.
So we have Okta, OAM, Oracle Access Manager, ISAM. What is the full form of IBM Security Identity Manager and Access Manager? This is Identity Manager. This is Access Manager. Clear? Now we have Okta, OAM, and ISAM. Okay, these are the access management tools. Clear? And here in the identity management, we have ForgeRock as well. ForgeRock is also nowadays a popular, and Savient as well. These are all the identity management. Clear? Any doubt, any questions here? All clear? Now let's understand why company are moving to Sailpoint. What are the benefit of the Sailpoint? In today's world, right now, more company, lot of the company moving from Oracle to Sailpoint, IBM to Sailpoint, and CS SiteMinder to Sailpoint. So how they are integrating ForgeRock in Sailpoint. I mean, ForgeRock is not replacement of the Sailpoint. ForgeRock is an open source and have a very limited capability. Sailpoint is a very big software and heavy software. You cannot compare Sailpoint with a ForgeRock, but in today's world, most of the organization are using ForgeRock as well. I mean, if they are a small customer, they are having less. What they are doing, they are saying, okay, let me handle the Sailpoint for our employee, and for the contractor and vendors, we are handling by the ForgeRock. So they are integrating ForgeRock in Sailpoint and making this Sailpoint as an authoritative source, but managing the employee will open the Sailpoint, but contractor and vendor will see the ForgeRock. Clear? So they are integrating right now. Clear or not? So ForgeRock is not completely replacement of the Sailpoint, but yes, it is for integration, and you can do. You can say basic things for the small customers. Yes, they can move to the ForgeRock. Clear? Yes or no? Now, coming to this, what is the benefit of the Sailpoint? What are the things which organizations are moving to the Sailpoint? Anyone has an idea? Okay. There are 5 major benefits. Number first, easy installation. You will see whenever you do the installation by yourself in your environment, you will see how easily we can install the software in your environment. Okay, and it is not like that in IBM theory. If you mess one thing, you need to uninstall whole thing and then you need to do it again. In the same point, it's not like that. If you're getting error as well, it's not that you need to completely uninstall and install it again. It's like a normal software where if you get the error, fix that error and continue it again. That it will work fine. Okay, clear? So we will see in the installation how easily you can install. The second thing is simple application onboarding. What is application onboarding? Okay, let's consider the flow. Let's consider the basic idea. What is the Sailpoint and how it works? I mean, what is internally it does actually. So let's say take an example of Herschel. Okay, so Herschel joined a company called Herschel. Herschel join company called FedEx. Okay, Herschel joined the FedEx company. Who would be the first point of contact Herschel to you?
The manager.
Now, how you will know the manager? You don't know the manager. It does not matter. The interviewer can be the manager. Right now in the organization, they have an interviewer panel, right? Which takes
Right.
the interview, right? So you don't know about who is going to be your manager, right or not? Until unless you got an offer letter, right?
Right.
Correct. So who would be first point of contact? Even after the getting offer letter, you might not connect with them because they don't provide the contact number of your manager, right? So
Right.
who would be the first point of contact? The HR, right?
Yes.
The HR will the first point of contact. So HR is the main person. What it will do? HR will feed your data in their HR feed file. Now, what is the HR feed file? The HR feed file is a file where they are storing your data. Now, in a small organization, a small to mid-scale organization, they can use the Excel file. If mid to large organization, they can use the database, JDBC, and large to Excel, they can use the Workday. Clear? Yes or no? These are the systems, these are the applications where they are putting your identity, they are saving your identity. Clear? They are putting your first name, last name, employee ID, who would be your manager, what would be your department, what would be your designation, what would be your location, what would be your cost center, everything would be defined by the HR. Is that clear? Yes or no? Now, once your data has been added by the HR, IAQ is config. IAQ doesn't know about you, right? Now, IAQ daily sync, or you can say aggregate, fetch, sync or fetch the data from HR file. Okay, so what internally it does, it says, oh, is there any changes in the HR file every day? If yes, okay, then let me create the identity in my side. So Harshil identity would be created in IAQ. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Correct. Now Harshil need, whenever he joined, obviously he needs the Skype access, Outlook access. If he is joining as a developer, then he needs the Jira access, GitHub access. If he is joining as a support lead, then he need to access the Salesforce access, ServiceNow access to open the ticket and all those things. And he need also the Workday tool for his writing his performance and all those things, right? So he need a lot of access, some generic access, some specific access. So all these access would be managed by IAQ. Clear or not? Now IAQ will request, it can be the automatic or manual. IAQ will create your account on AD, LLab, ServiceNow, all those things, and provide you the access. In ServiceNow, you read this access, read only, write only, or whatever access you need, it will provide by the IAQ. Clear or not? So you join from HR file, go to the IAQ, and you don't need to create an individual account on AD, LLab, ServiceNow, Salesforce over there, GitHub, VS Code. IAQ will create it on behalf of you. Okay, IAQ will create it as a central repository, and they will create your account over there. Clear or not? That is the one scenario for managing the access. Now let's say the Harshil came to the HR that now, I mean, I want to change my, there is some mistake in my last name. I want to correct, I have corrected it officially, and now I want to change in my company as well. Companies, all the accounts, everything, everywhere, I want to change my last name. Or if there's a girl, she's after marriage, she said that I want to change my surname. Now, what she will do? She will not update in everywhere. What she will do? She will go to the HR. HR will update their last name into their HR feed file, and the IAQ will sync data. Any changes in the data? Yes. Okay. Once the IAQ data is completed, identity is updated into the IAQ. It's a IAQ responsibility to update the attribute in all the other target system, AD, LLab, ServiceNow, everywhere your last name will change. Clear or not? Yes or no? That is called attribute change from IAQ. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Clear? Open this. Clear? Okay.
Yeah.
Now this concept is
Yeah.
clear. So now this application, to connect the HR feed file to IAQ, you need to configure some application. Like this is for the, let's say if it is a CSV file or Excel file, then delimited. If it is a JDBC, then JDBC. If it is a Workday, Workday. So likewise, you need to configure the AD, LLab, everything. That is called application. Now in IAQ, we can easily onboard the application. Onboard in the sense, create the application. Okay, that is the purpose of application onboarding. Now, out of the Sailpoint provide 57 plus out of the box application, which means there are 57 type of applications Sailpoint provides by default. Okay, by default in the sense framework they provide. Okay, plus they provide one web services connector, which is a generic connector. Generic connector in the sense any application who has exposed the REST API the sale, you can use the web services connector to connect to the application. Clear? Yes or no? Now the third important benefit is automatic provisioning, which is right now in every identity access management tool have, but Sailpoint provide additional feature over here. Now the fourth point is lots of feature in certification. Sailpoint provides lots of feature in certifications where you can do the single certification, the manager certification. What is certification? Have you guys any idea what is certification? What is certification?
I mean, I guess in an enterprise, right? I mean, on regular basis, we need to make sure the users are not having any elevated privileges, or they don't have any privileges they are not supposed to on regular basis. So I guess every quarterly or semi-annually or annually, we send reports, we send certifications to their managers to check on their access. If the manager feels like they don't need access, like one of their reportees, they don't need any of the access, they can revoke the access, or they can ask questions to their reportees to see if they really need access to that particular application. You know, so basically it's a periodical check to make sure users have the access that is required, not anything more.
Correct. Exactly. So what the certification is, what Harish said, it's actually we are certifying the identity, certifying the access of identities periodically. It can be the half yearly, quarterly, or monthly based on the organizations. What we are doing, it's not only manager is certifying, there are different options. When I say a lot of features, the Sailpoint have a lot of feature where manager, application owner, entitlement owner who can certify the access of employees. Now the purpose is whenever user should have minimum or required privileges access to do their job. If they are having additional access, then the purpose of the certification is to remove the access. The manager will review the access, and if he feels that yes, this access are not required to this person, then he will revoke the access. And yes, there are few phases over there in certification, like challenge phase and all those things, where you can challenge it. Okay, employee can challenge it. Yes, I need this access on due to this reason, and then the manager can revert their decision. Clear or not? Yes or no? The certification is clear. So here the Sailpoint provide a lot of feature in certification. Now the most important thing is the next 5
Harshil, I mean, sorry to interrupt. Harshil, from your point, I mean, are you clear? Are you able to get everything that Mohit is saying, or you want you want Mohit to go a little slower? You're fine with
No,
that?
that's all right. I'm comfortable. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Now the fifth benefit is the customization. Sailpoint provide a lot of Sailpoint support the customization. In today's world, nobody wants that if you provide me some software and if I have the knowledge of that, I should not restrict what you have provided. Okay. The company says that in organization, they don't like to be restricted. Now say this is that if I have a capacity, let me explore it. So the Sailpoint says, yes, go ahead, whatever you want to do. We have exposed our API, expose their API, and say do whatever you want to do. This is our API, use this API, and our product will support your customization. Clear or not? So that is the most important feature. That's why the organization moving to the Sailpoint. Any doubt, any questions here? All clear? Yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's understand. Sailpoint is a web-based tool. Now, what is the meaning of web-based tool? Utej, what is the meaning of web-based tool?
it is not a typical application, but we can use it from the central website,
Okay.
something like that.
What about open?
Yeah, that means it's already on the cloud and you can just access from anywhere. You don't need to use your hardware machine. I mean, that whatever you have,
Okay.
you don't need to install on your system.
Okay. There is a small difference between cloud-based software, cloud-based tool, and web-based tool. Now, web-based tool, the benefit of the web-based tool is you don't need to install it. You don't need to install in your machine. Okay. You can access the software via browser, correct? But only if the machine is in organization network. If it is a cloud-based tool like a Google and all those things, they are cloud-based tool which is accessible from anywhere. Now, when it's a web-based tool, it is hosted on the server, which if you and the server are both on the company network, then only you can access from the browser. Otherwise, if you are, you are not connected to your VPN of the companies, or you are not connected to the company's network, then you will not able to access the server, the software. Is that clear? Clear or not?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if it is a cloud-based tool, it is hosted on the cloud, then yes, like a website are hosted on the cloud, then you can access from anywhere, like no company's network required. Okay. But when it says that it required the company's network, you should be connected to the company's network, then it is, it's, you cannot directly log in with anywhere, without connecting to the company. Once you connect to the network, and obviously your server, where your IAQ is installed, is already in the company's network, then yes, then you can access the software from the browser. Clear? Yes or no? Now, any Sailpoint web-based tool required an application server. So we are going to use in our training application server as a Tomcat. Now you say, Mohit, are all the organization use a Tomcat? Yes, 90% of the organization use the Apache Tomcat. Now you say, what is the reason? The reason is, Sailpoint says, if you are using Apache Tomcat, we are providing 100% support. But if you are using any other tool like a JBoss, IBM Sphere, it's completely fine. Our product will support it. But the only problem is, if any issues occurred, you need to talk to your administrator. We are not going to help you. So that is the one reason. That's why the 90% of the organization using the Apache Tomcat, and obviously 10% organization use the Babis Pair or JBoss if they have a license. Clear? Now the database server, every software requires a database server. Now we are going to use in our training of MySQL as a database server, but I'm going to explain you the MS SQL as well, and Oracle and DB2. Okay, in organization, the organization use generally the MS SQL or Oracle. Clear? So we are going to use the MySQL because in our training we cannot use the licensed version of the MS SQL or Oracle are the licensed version. So we are going to use the MySQL, but I'm going to explain how it would be if you need to configure MS SQL and Oracle. Clear? Yes or no? Any doubt, any
Yes.
questions? Any doubt, any questions here? That's all from my side, from demo perspective. If you have any questions, you can ask me and I can try to resolve those.
Could you please explain more detail about this application server? I'm not sure what are you talking about here?
Application server are any web-based tool are hosted. There is a server. So what are the application server? Other application server like JBoss, Oracle JBoss, IBM Babis Pair. So these are the application server. Where any web-based tool are hosted over there. Okay, and then you can access the server from any browser. Clear?
Okay, and these are freely available tools.
This is freely available.
Servers.
Apache
Okay.
Tomcat. This is not. This is a license.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, from my side.
Okay, if
Yeah,
you
I'm
no,
good.
if you don't have any question, then that's, I mean, we can disconnect this meeting. But if you still have any questions, even after this demo, you can reach out to the Visa or SSIT. They will try to help you out. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So hey
Have a-
guys, so I
Yes.
mean, I know Mohit has done a good job explaining, but from your side, I mean, like, so are you clear on what a sale point is? I mean, what sale point does? Do you have like if you were to give one liner, how would you say it? What that one liner would be? If not one liner, could if you could explain in a couple of sentences, like how would you explain what is sale point?
So from my side, Sailpoint is a identity management to give access to the employees and who works in the organization. It's like a kind of giving the necessary access to the tools.
Yeah, so from my side, I mean, I guess I give my 2 cents as well. So it's a tool basically to provide access and also maintain the access, update the access, and remove the access when any of the employees leave organization. So that would be my like a one-liner.
So basically life cycle management of the access identity.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Harshil, you have anything?
Yeah, I mean, application used to provide the least access needed to perform the tasks, to manage different accounts, users, employees leaving the organizations, joining in the organizations, all those things.
Okay. So, Mohit, are we supposed to do any assignments? Are you giving us any assignments, or like, are we like, I mean, this is the,
It's for demo, right? This is the demo. The demo we are not going to give assignment.
okay,
Then
okay, all
the
right.
training we
Okay.
generally give them. Okay.
Okay. So how long is each training session? I mean, are we going to do every day or every, like, how you want to do this?
It's on. I mean, it's on generally on weekdays.
Okay.
And how do we install this software? Where do we get this from?
Okay, that will provided by me. So for that, I mean, after I will clear your base first, the terminology and all those things. After 1 or 2 classes, I will share the software, and then you will be able to. I'm going to.
Okay. And also Mohit, could you please share today's notes? So in
Yes.
case if we just go over, I mean,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
look
sure,
at it and we understand what's going on.
sure. Whenever we start as well, we are going to cover these things again. So don't worry about that. We are
Okay.
going to cover these things. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, then have a nice day. Thank you so much. Nice to talk
Hey,
to you.
Mohit, one final thing before I let you go. So you said you are going to provide the assignments, right? So like, are you going to provide any kind of documentation for us to read and do the assignment, or is it going to be something that you're going to tell us verbally and then we have to go and finish it?
Yeah, I will tell verbally, or I will share in the chat box. I mean, the chat box of this meeting, that these are the assignment. I will note down that and I will assign them. I mean, it's not only the every day we will be completing the lab, right? Whatever exercise, let's say I onboarded today the authoritative application, so we will cover today. Now, the first thing is you need to complete that whatever I have covered authorizations activity. Plus, apart from that, if we return some rules over there, and I will show you one thing that, okay, this is the rules which I have written. The other things in the same rule, how other things we can do over there. Like say, I shown you we have setting the password. Now I will give you assignment, try to do the random password generator in yourself into this rule. Okay, then I will guide you how you will do that. You just need to try those things at your home.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And Mohit, may I the course duration?
The course duration is 25 to 30 hours. 25 to 30 hours.
Its sessions will be like Monday to Friday, right? Every day 1 hour session.
Yes.
It's Monday to Friday. It's Indian timings, right?
That timing we'll figure out.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Anything else, Harsham?
No, I'm good.
Harish?
Thank you.
Harish?
No, I'm good. I'm good, Mohit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Satish. Are you there?